Welcome to our podcast. Today we're going to be talking about two of the most admired workplaces in the retail industry, Walmart and Publix. These top two stores are ranked 5 stars and both with $10+ billion in revenue. I'm Parker.
I'm Chu Owanafe.
I'm Noah Hollander.
I'm True Herpin.
These companies are on this list because they excel at attracting and retaining talent based on their analysis of employee feedback and public data.
All right, so we're just going to kick it off with a brief overview of these two companies. First off with Walmart. They were founded in 1962 by Sam Walton. Their headquarters is in Bentonville, Arkansas. It is an international company, and they operate over 10,750 locations in 19 countries. Right now, approximately, they have about 2.1 million employees. And as far as their mission statement, they want to save people money so they can live better. And as far as vision statement, they want to be the destination for customers to save money no matter how they want to shop. And then as far as the products that they sell, we're looking at groceries, clothing, electronics, home goods, health and beauty products, and much more, obviously. They also have a bunch of other services as well. I know they take care of cars. As far as any keywords, they just are all about saving money, living better, more opportunity, innovation, and stuff like that. When you talk about Publix, they were founded in 1930 by George W. Jenkins, so, a couple years before Walmart. Their headquarters is in Lakeland, Florida, and it's a regional company mainly based in southeastern U.S., and they have over 1,400 locations. As far as the number of employees, they have approximately 260,000 employees. And for their mission statement, they want to be the premier quality food retailer in the world. They don't really have a vision statement, but they do have this guarantee. So they will never knowingly disappoint you. And if for any reason your purchase does not give you complete satisfaction, they're willing to refund the full purchase price immediately upon request. As far as the products they sell, we're looking at groceries. Some stores have valet parking. They have cafes, sushi bars, pharmacies, and liquor stores. And additionally, shout out to their pub sub, which is probably one of the best things that they have. As far as their keywords, we're looking at customer value, associate dignity, community, and they just want your shopping experience to be a pleasure. So, now we're just going to move on and talk about some of their brand messaging.
Yeah, so when we look at brand messaging, we're going to start with internal messaging. So Walmart emphasizes growth and affordability, and they have programs like Live Better U, which is which offers employees education benefits, and they focus on career mobility. Public focuses on community, teamwork, and care, and they use slogans like "We're working as a pleasure" in their internal messaging. When we look at external messaging, Walmart focuses on low prices and accessibility in their ads. They are really focused on saving money and living better. Publix, however, focuses on the emotional appeal, warmth, family, holiday, community involvement, these sort of themes, which kind of make these two companies different. When we look at employee ratings, we checked Indeed, and Walmart has a rating of 3.4, while Publix has a 3.9, so a little bit higher. We're looking at customer ratings. So on Google, Walmart has a 4.3, Publix has a 4.8. That's kind of like an average of all locations. Yelp, very similar average, a little lower. We have Walmart with 2.2 and Publix with a 3.4. So in all these ratings, we can see that Walmart ranks a bit lower than Publix. Publix tends to do a little bit better, both with their employees and their customer experience. And Publix has also been named Newsweek's 2025 list, the America's Best Customer Service Company. They ranked number 1 in the supermarket category, and it is their 7th year being ranked number 1. And Walmart is currently not on that list.
When it comes to inspirational and aspirational factors, Publix is the largest employee-owned company in the U.S. Their associates receive stock, creating pride and a personal stake in success. They have a promote from within philosophy where over 80% of their managers are promoted internally, which boosts long-term motivation. And they have a positive media image where they offer many benefits like coverage of employee benefits, hurricane relief efforts, and charity programs that reinforces trust and admiration. Walmart has career advancement opportunities. They offer clear paths from hourly roles to management. And like Noah mentioned, they have a Live Better You program that pays for college tuition and degrees. And as the world's largest employer, Walmart provides steady work benefits and promotions appealing to many current associates.
We're just going to review 2 different advertisements, one from Walmart and one from Publix, and we're just going to kind of look at how they differ. So Walmart's ads highlight the low prices along with benefits with their Walmart Plus membership, while Publix ads are more geared towards the quality of their product, and that can range from pre-cooked, cooked, and then a deli section. Shout out Pub Subs.
So yeah, we're just going to share some information about their employment messaging, starting pretty much with the kind of audience that they target. So for Walmart, their primary audience, we're going to be looking at 3 different levels of audiences, but for their primary audience, we're looking at entry level or hourly workers. Essentially, these are just going to be store associates, warehouse staff, people who just run the day-to-day of the store. Age-wise, we're looking at 18 to 35. People who value stability, flexibility, and growth opportunities. For their secondary audience, we're looking at experienced professionals and managers, so people in corporate or logistics or tech. Age, we're looking at 30 to 55, people motivated by advancement and leadership development. And then for their tertiary audience, we're looking at community members, customers, and employees' families, people who are affected by, day-to-day operations in Publix, and in Walmart. And and then as far as Publix goes, their primary audience, we're looking at retail and customer service workers, so clerks, cashiers, stockers, more so the day-to-day, like I mentioned. Age-wise, we're looking at 16 to 35, pretty broad range. People who value a friendly environment, stability, and growth. For secondary audience messaging, we're looking at professionals and managers, so more corporate, logistics, and pharmacy side of things. The age range there, we're looking at 30 to 55. People motivated by advancement and employee ownership as well. And then for their tertiary audience, we're looking at community members, customers, and employees' families. People who value Publix's ethical reputation and community involvement. So, yeah.
So we're going to look at some different types of interviews. We have one from an employee at Publix, and then we have a customer interview based on which one they would prefer to shop at. With the employee interview at Publix, I asked, with your recent promotion, how has that growth opportunity personally impacted your motivation or job satisfaction? She responded, and I quote, "It makes me more motivated because I'm making more money." She said her status also gives her more motivation and a sense of fulfillment knowing her hard work is taken seriously. For my second question, I asked, Publix often emphasizes a family-like culture and community involvement. I asked, could you share an example of how the company supports employees beyond just the workday? A fellow associate of hers mother has health problems. Fellow employees do dinners and care packages for her weekly so she can have some extra time to care for and spend with her mother. This connection, company reach out, and support makes her feel beyond satisfied with her job.
All right, I'll go over an interview that I did with a customer of both Publix and Walmart, kind of trying to figure out which company they prefer to shop at. So the first question, where do you enjoy shopping more, Publix or Walmart? The answer is I think the shopping experience at Publix is better, and the quality is usually better, but Walmart is cheaper. The second question, which has better customer service? So the answer we got is Publix because they help out more. And then if we look at the third question, do you feel like the employees at Publix and Walmart enjoy their work? I've met happy employees at both, but overall, I think the experience in Publix was better. So again, from this interview, from the customer interview, we kind of see the recurring theme that Publix is doing a little bit better. In rating, they also seem to be doing, again, this is based on one person's opinion, but that kind of matches the ratings that we were looking at earlier. So now we're going to open it up for discussion. We're going to talk about whether we think Publix and Walmart deserve the rating that they've received. Both companies received a 5-star rating on America's Most Admired Workplaces list. What do you guys think?
I think it's deserved.
Yeah, I think so too. One thing I've realized, or in, I guess, the study aspect of getting all the information we needed, was that naturally Publix has less locations than Walmart. So I believe that allows them to kind of focus more on the locations that they have. Whereas Walmart, I believe their ranking will be based on a wider range of input because they have so many locations. So I think it's deserved as far as the ranking, but I also think it makes sense why Publix has more good reviews than Walmart. So
Yeah, I agree. On Walmart's hand, I think as a college student, it's just ideal being the low prices and so many stores being accessible. So I think they deserve their rating just based on sheer amount of stores and then also their product pricing.
Yeah, I agree that Publix definitely deserves a 5-star rating. When we look at Walmart and we look at the employee rating that they've received that I've talked about earlier, I do think that there is a big gap. So maybe like a 4.5 is more suitable than a 5-star rating. But I was going to ask you guys, where do you guys prefer to shop? I know we talked about it, that Walmart is a lot cheaper, and I think we all kind of agree that we prefer Walmart. So that's an interesting thing to see where we all agree that Publix is better, but we still shop at Walmart.
yeah, so I have the experience where I lived right next to a Publix, and pretty much unless I wanted a pub sub or it was an emergency where I had to quickly run to get something, I found I would take the extra time to go to a Walmart, just mainly because their prices just make more sense. As a college student, every penny really counts. So yeah, Walmart for me.
I was going to say, just in the same boat, I think I would prefer to go to Walmart 100%. But on the other hand, if you want that top of the shelf material or top of the shelf product, pub sub, whatever it is, that's definitely the place to go. And the employees there are very helpful. And I think they do a good job in embracing their environmental workplace.
Yeah, I prefer Walmart because it's cheaper and has a larger selection.
Yeah, one thing I would say is if Walmart had pub subs, I don't think I would have a reason to go to Publix. But hey, one day maybe.